Reincarnation anime are everywhere, but some absolute bangers slip through the cracks while everyone obsesses over the mainstream hits. Today, we're diving into 6 criminally underrated isekai reincarnation shows that deserve way more love. Number 6, The Eighth Son? Are you kidding me? So picture this, you go to sleep as a regular office worker and wake up as the youngest son in a dirt-poor noble family in a fantasy world. That's Wendelin's life now, and honestly, the guy handles it better than most of us would. Unlike those overpowered protagonists who immediately start flexing, Wendelin actually has to work for his magic skills. Sure, he's talented, but he's not out here soloing dragon gods on day 1. What makes this one interesting is how it tackles the politics of nobility. Wendelin's family is broke, living in a rundown territory that barely functions, and his older brothers? They're not happy this random kid suddenly has magic powers. The family drama hits different when you realise they see him as competition for inheritance rather than their actual brother. You know, cold-blooded but realistic. The anime gets clowned on for its animation quality, and yeah, some episodes look like the budget got reincarnated into a lower tax bracket. But the story itself? Solid. Wendelin building his way up from nothing, making genuine friendships, and navigating the cutthroat world of nobles makes for compelling viewing. Plus, watching him accidentally stumble into situations way above his pay grade while trying to just live peacefully is comedy gold. It's not revolutionary, but it's a cozy watch that doesn't get the credit it deserves for its grounded approach to the isekai formula. Number 5, Am I Actually the Strongest? This anime said, what if we made the most overpowered baby ever and just ran with it? Haruto gets reincarnated as a newborn with godlike magic abilities, but his royal parents take one look at his stats, decide he's worthless, and literally abandon him in the woods. Parenting, 0. Common sense, also 0. Because surprise, they read his stats completely wrong, and this baby could probably erase countries if he wanted to. The premise sounds generic, but here's where it gets fun. Haruto genuinely doesn't care about revenge or proving anyone wrong. He just wants to chill, adopt cute magical creatures, and live his best life. He's got main character syndrome, but in the most wholesome way possible. The dude finds a demon girl, adopts her as his sister, and proceeds to be the most supportive big brother while accidentally becoming stupidly powerful. What really sells this anime is the humour. Haruto's internal monologue is constantly roasting the absurdity of his situation, and watching him pretend to be weak while everyone around him is like, this kid is definitely hiding something, never gets old. The action scenes when he finally stops holding back? Chefs? I mean, they're genuinely satisfying. And the cast around him is surprisingly likeable, especially his adopted demon sister Charlotte, who's just trying to protect her oblivious brother from his own humility. It's power fantasy done with self-awareness and heart, which makes it way more enjoyable than it has any right to be. Number 4, My Next Life as a Villainess. All routes lead to doom. Katarina Clays wakes up and realizes she's been reincarnated as the villain in an otome game, and according to every route, she's destined for either exile or death. Her solution: completely derail the plot by being aggressively nice to everyone. And I mean everyone. This girl turns potential enemies into loyal friends through the sheer power of being a lovable disaster. What makes Hamaphora, yes, that's the fan nickname, embrace it, absolutely brilliant, is that Katarina is denser than a neutron star when it comes to romance. Every single character, male and female, falls head over heels for her, and she has absolutely no clue. 0. None. She's out here thinking everyone just wants to be friends while they're all competing for her affection in what becomes the most wholesome romantic comedy in anime history. The reverse harem practically forms itself while she's planning farming strategies. The comedy is top tier because Katarina's internal council meetings with her different personality aspects are hilarious. She's constantly overthinking situations, coming up with the most elaborate plans, when the act solution is just be yourself. But watching her panic about doom flags while everyone else is simping is entertainment gold. Plus, the show subverts otome game tropes beautifully. The antagonist becomes the hero of her own story, and it works because Katarina's genuine kindness rewrites fate itself. It's wholesome, it's funny, and it proves that sometimes the best isekai protagonist is just someone with a good heart and absolutely zero romantic awareness. Number 3, reborn as a vending machine, now I wander the dungeon. I need you to understand, this man got reincarnated as a literal vending machine, not a hero, not a demon lord, a vending machine. And somehow, this bizarre premise works. Hakan can't move, can't speak normally, and his entire existence revolves around dispensing products. Yet this anime is weirdly captivating. The secret source here is Lamis, the superhuman girl who finds him and decides to carry this vending machine through dungeons. Their dynamic is unexpectedly wholesome. She talks to him, he responds through his display screen and product selections, and they form this genuinely touching friendship. Hakon uses his vending machine abilities creatively in combat, dispensing items that help Lamis and other adventurers survive dangerous situations. Who knew strategic product placement could be this intense? What really makes this work is the world building. The dungeon setting is fleshed out, the supporting cast is likeable, and the show commits fully to its absurd premise without winking at the camera every 5 seconds. Hakan takes his vending machine existence seriously, constantly thinking about how to be useful and protect his friends despite his limitations. It's oddly philosophical, finding purpose and connection even when you're literally an object. The humour comes naturally from the situation without feeling forced, and watching adventurers react to a sentient vending machine never stops being funny. But trust me, number 2, it'll mess with your head in the best way possible. Number 2, Remonster. Here's where things get dark. Tomoku Ikanata gets murdered and reincarnates as a goblin, the absolute bottom tier of fantasy creatures. But he's got a special ability. He can gain the powers of whatever he eats. And I mean whatever, or whoever. Yeah, this anime doesn't pull punches. Remonster is basically what if a reincarnation protagonist had zero chill and embraced survival of the fittest. Kanata, now Ru, doesn't play the hero. He's calculating, ruthless when necessary, and builds his goblin tribe into a legitimate force through strength and strategy. He eats monsters, absorbs their abilities, and evolves into progressively more powerful forms. It's like a video game character min-maxing in real time, except with actual consequences and moral ambiguity. The controversial part, this anime doesn't shy away from mature themes. Ru's methods are brutal, the power dynamics are complicated, and the harem elements are present. It's definitely not for everyone, and the anime adaptation only scratches the surface of the source material. But what makes it fascinating is watching a protagonist who operates on completely different moral principles than typical isekai heroes. He's not evil, but he's not traditionally good either. He's pragmatic in a world where being weak means death. The tribe-building aspect is genuinely engaging. Watching Ru transform a group of weak goblins into an organised society with actual military tactics and infrastructure is satisfying in that civilization-building way. It's like playing a strategy game where you started as the weakest faction and systematically leveled up. The anime has pacing issues, and the adaptation left fans wanting more, but the core concept of a truly different kind of reincarnation story makes it worth experiencing. Number 1, the greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody. Varvatos was the strongest demon lord ever, completely unmatched. And you know what he wished for when reincarnating? To be average. Just a normal guy with friends and a peaceful life. Except the universe said lol, no, and reincarnated him as Ard Meteor, who's still absurdly overpowered, but in a world where everyone else got way weaker over thousands of years. My guy can't catch a break. The comedy gold here is Ard genuinely trying to be normal while accidentally doing protagonist things on legendary scales. He thinks he's being subtle and average, but to everyone else, he's this mysterious genius who's probably plotting galactic domination. The gap between his self-perception and reality creates non-stop comedy. He tries to fail a magic test to seem normal, accidentally creates new advanced magic theory. He tries to downplay his abilities, ends up inspiring everyone around him. It's beautiful. But what elevates this above typical overpowered protagonist fare is the heart. Ard's past life was lonely. Being the strongest meant having no equals, no genuine relationships. His reincarnation lets him finally experience friendship, mentorship, and belonging. His students and companions aren't just plot devices. They grow alongside him, and watching Ard genuinely care about their development while trying to guide them without revealing his true power is endearing. The villains are actually threatening despite Ard's power because he cares about protecting others now. The animation has moments of genuine quality, especially in action sequences where Ard stops holding back. And the supporting cast brings personality. His childhood friend Irina, who sees through his ordinary act but supports him anyway, his devoted student Ginny, who worships him without knowing his past. It's a power fantasy that remembers why power fantasies work. The wish fulfillment isn't just about being strong, it's about using that strength to protect what matters. This anime deserved way more attention than it got. So there you have it, 6 reincarnation anime that deserve way more recognition. From vending machines to demon lords trying their best, these shows prove there's still creativity in the genre. Which one are you adding to your watch list? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you discovered something new, and subscribe for more anime deep dives.